Skibbity-boppity-doo-doo. Don't look this way, please. Why did the camera go this way? He's trying to climb up on the side, I guess, huh? Okay, a little cutscene playing out here. Who's this? I have a silencer now.
Ellie.
Yeah, what's up, Jesse?
We can get to the marina through here.
No, we're taking a boat.
You heard them, right? They're talking about Tommy.
We don't know that.
Who else is it gonna be?
If it
Bill!
is him, he'll be gone.
Some guy named Bill.
I
don't know.
Where he'll be headed, so if we just
What if
follow,
he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
Jesus Christ.
The best way to help Tommy is to go after Abby.
We
If
split
you
up
do
here?
this, I'm not saving your ass again.
I really hope you make it.
Oh my god. Jesse, I'm sorry, okay? Come on, Jesse. Let's fucking be friends, dude. He left, dude. Game's over, dicks. Rest in peace.
Got the engine back up. Where should I put in?
Park it on the other side.
Oh my. Oh, I gotta find a place to hide. I can get a full breath. Oh no, I'm losing my health.
We got company.
Oh, not great. Well, I wish I could have like seen where I was going first. So they take this mechanic from I'm losing health already. No, actually I'm not. So I gotta find a place that I can like come up for air. Here we go. I like this. No? That wasn't her, dog. Dude, we're gonna. I don't know what the fucking map looks like yet. Why did they drop me? Why did they drop me in here? So I'm quite visible, I guess. So I can look around now. There's a wall to hide behind. Let's go. It's kind of like Uncharted, the swimming as stealth. Oh, a lot of these fucking mannequins are gonna be fucking me up. Let me pause the game here, guys. I work in a deli, says Pixie. I never thought how heavy boxes of chicken would be. I was thinking 10 pounds, maybe 15, but no, they're like 25 pounds a box. Yeah, it's just fucking heavy in real life, dude. Their fat as hell is cooling. A pound of chicken is way heavier than a pound of lead, it is known. It might be. But they have feathers, right? Makes them a little bit lighter, you would think. Here comes somebody. I'm surrounded as always, which is kind of fun in this game. I have a stealth pistol. I might want to use this. I also have a bow and arrow. It's probably better, to be honest. I have the right ammo this time. This guy looks like he's by himself. I respect that. Die, dude. Okay. So what else we got here? So we got some guy over there. Anybody like above me that I can smell? All I see is someone way over there. Maybe two people. And maybe a couple guys over there, huh? Fuck. Upside is if you're carrying a chicken, you have a snack if you get tired, huh? That's true. You guys hear something? I hear like a pulley system or something. There's somebody like above me, right? I'm so scared. Who is this? Someone by themselves. I respect that. It's coming this way. Slowly but surely.
Anyone see a sign of her?
Someone saw me a little bit. But who was it? Somebody up there? Somebody up there? Or so many guys, dude? Yeah, I feel like, Metal Gear Solid is not like this. You had to always... There's no place to hide just for free. You're always in the thick of it. And to me, that's pretty cool. Pretty interesting game balance. Like, you're always surrounded. You have to kind of sneak around. And, of course, part of it is you have no Soliton radar, right? It's a big part of what makes it so, like, you have to constantly be aware. You don't get flanked. Speaking of places that are free to hide, there's nobody, like, around here. So this is a good place for me to, like, stop and think, at least. But again, in order for me to kill anybody, I have to kind of go out. I would simply hide in the cabinets if I were in the situation, huh? But then fucking Ellie would find you. She's always going through the cabinets.
Any sign of her?
The hell is she?
Okay. She's by herself, looks like. If only she wasn't facing this way, I could put an arrow in her dome. There's another shadow coming down the stairs. That's fucking sick. Oh my god. Fuck.
Right over here!
Fuck! Hoop! So I killed a few. I thinned their ranks, so maybe I can get away now. Okay. Yay for swimming. Pretty fun, Greg. I'm really enjoying this. I love when they actually spawn some enemies for me once in a while. Like, it really is. This game's major flaw to me that they don't spawn enemies more often. So there's at least 3 guys over there, but maybe nobody over here? Can I get the high ground on them if I were to go somewhere over there, perhaps? They're coming and they're coming quick. But she's kind of by herself. Okay, someone saw me a little bit. Whoever that is. Okay, come over here, dude. Even better yet, don't. I like that about you. Okay. Someone's over there. I heard them. Well, maybe they're above me, huh? Where are these voices coming from? I felt like they were in front of me. Ooh. Hello?
Fuck up eventually.
Over there? Somebody way over there. I saw somebody way down there. Yeah, that's pretty far. I don't really want to try to use my arrow on that distance. Somebody also somebody like near me, I think, like maybe above me. I can go to the stairs here. Right from the stairs they came down earlier. I want to get up high. There's somebody up there. Okay, okay. Arrow, nice. So even if I miss my headshot, I can get my arrow back sometimes. That's what they didn't tell me that in the tutorial. Just sometimes you can get your arrow back. Okay. That's maybe feel like a mannequin challenge at Greg and I to try to hide among them. Once you wasted over 30 pieces of grilled chicken, it made me feel like crap that it was going to a landfill. How'd you waste it, Pixie? Did you drop it in the toilet on accident? A cow is typically going to be over 1,400 pounds, says 3Bench. You're not somehow pushing that cow over, and since they don't sleep standing up to begin with, the entire concept is mute. There's no cow tipping, 3Bench? No way. It's gotta be real. You can't tip cows in real life? What the fuck? My life is a lie. You can hear the fucking... Oh my god! Smoke bomb. I forgot to try the smoke bomb there.
I don't see her.
I'm not really
Find
sold
her
on the smoke
quick.
bomb yet. Kind of trapped there a little bit. So there's still a bunch of peeps.
Anyone got a visual on her? Talk to me, guys. Anyone seen her?
There's not a lot of guys left.
See anyone?
Ooh, that was quick.
Quiet.
Fucking ran up on her ass, dude. Wasn't sure I could do that. But now I know. Now I know. You can bum rush them a little bit. Not by much, but kind of. If they don't suspect you. Oh, it's the wrong fucking weapon. Jesus. What's up, Ash? Fucking doing it to him, girl. You already know. That's what you gotta do in this life. Oh, that guy over there saw me. Son of a gun. How's it been, Ash? I'll be pretty good. Hello?
Gotcha.
How do you get over there? He's gonna find the body, probably.
It's Rob!
Is it Rob?
He's fucking dead!
Damn, rest in peace, Rob.
Track her down.
Shut it.
I don't think nobody else is aware of me. Might have been the last guy. Somebody way down there. Fuck. So many dudes. Get that arrow back, dog. Rest in peace, Rob. Cow tipping does exist. Okay. I'm happy to hear that. Ooh, they got such good eyesight. You can't be out in the open. Down there, they're seeing me, I
Anyone
think.
see a sign of her? The spot's clear.
Jeez.
You see anything?
Damn. Ooh, they move fast as hell, too. They're just here and they're gone, dude. Sometimes cows break through the fence, and if you hit one on the road, you're pretty much done for, huh? Yeah, they're heavier than deer, huh? Probably like getting into a head-on collision.
Does anyone see her? Not finding anything. And you? Is that her? I'll check.
No, I missed. Fuck.
I got her!
Oh my god, I'm a terrible shot. I'm a terrible shot, dude. I thought I was hitting him, but I guess I wasn't. Probably had to aim a little higher. I was pretty far away, though. Kind of sniping there. What's up, balls deep? I was kind of sniping there, so I kind of feel like they're not going to be able to hunt me down very well.
Keep looking, fuckers.
They're milk and meat, dog. Plus they moo. They're the perfect animals. So there's 1, 2. There's at least 3 guys left alive still. Coming down the stairs, dog? Looks like he might be. Coming by yourself? That's not a very good idea. Personally, I like it, though. Oh, somebody's coming down with
Seen
him?
her yet?
Here.
Where is she hiding?
We got her! In here! You damn it!
Hey! Just let me go!
So I blew my silencer. There's one more person left, I think. I should have gone for, if I'd been smarter, I would have gone for my pistol. My other pistol, my revolver. There's still one person left. At least. Is there two left?
Okay. Breathe.
Just breathe. Another day. Do. I don't know how you think cow tipping is impossible, huh? How else do you think milkshakes are made? Wow, dicks. You're trying to tell me you have to shake the cow itself? Because I didn't know that was true. But it just kind of makes sense, though. It's more efficient. Because they got a lot of milk in the cow at once. You probably get more milkshake per shake. But the downside is to shake the whole cow. Which require a lot of force. That meme where the cow's getting flipped is in a NASA training simulator is great, huh? Sounds like an old 90s ad or something. So yeah, so I've only got one arrow left. I've wasted a ton of arrows trying to shoot that guy earlier. So I think she's by herself over here. I can get behind her. The grass is pretty tall. There's so many guys, dude. She looks so pissed off she kills people. I respect that, though.
Got you.
Who else is over here, dude? Nobody? There's two more dudes down there. Are the last two guys? Wish I had a scope. Yeah. I'd be happy, dude. I'm getting the fucking kill. So there's his buddy.
You see her? I'm finding
I can be yours, and you can be my buddy. So I think the arrow has drop off at range. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ballsy. I'm fucking killing, dude. I'm not getting killed. Her face like she's getting killed. She's like, ugh. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, dude, yeah. You're dying, dog. Deal with it. Get with the program, dude. Life's tough.
We heard. Do a quick sweep. Okay. Watch my six.
They're coming, dude. You didn't see nothing, dude. Yeah, because I say in Pixie, the fucking vroom sound. Oh my god, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool mechanic. I wasted my last arrow. I can't. I mean, they cost tape and skizzers to make. You really can't waste them as willy-nilly as I have been. It's gonna be hard to get over there. Running is noisy. I'm not sure if noisy really matters that much in this kind of a map. I want to close some distance between me and these guys, but it's not going to be trivial.
Any sign of her? There's nothing around here.
Well, that was silent as hell. You guys hear that? That was fucking ridiculous. Okay. Dibbity-bumpity-doo-doo. Dibbity-boppity-do-do. Where did she go? Where'd this great little girl go, dude? Color loss and all, huh? Yeah, the fucking stinko vision. Cause she's sniffing them out, dude. There's no color in the stink world. Oh, see your fucking kill face, dude? She didn't look very happy at all. Dang. Oh no, they killed Jimbo? You hate to see it. Poor Jimmy.
No fucking way. You're dead, do you hear me?
Is that what you think, dude? You think I'm dead? If I was dead, I could have killed that guy just now. He's dead. You finna be dead. But me, I'm not dead. What's up, man?
Quiet.
Whoa, won't be it. What's the thing? She got the fucking orc face, balls deep. I think they're the last guys, right?
Right.
Okay, jeez.
Boat.
Boat! After we find some treasure. Because I used up so many goddamn arrows there like a dumbass. Maybe I can find out where they all went. Maybe we'll get half of them back. Right? Like, I used a bunch of them, like, over here somewhere. Trying to snipe this guy, and he's just like, ow. Ow! It was like a pillar. I was up there, sniping toward a pillar. Maybe I can refresh myself. I was standing, I think, around there somewhere, and shooting down toward where? So here's the stirs. I'm no Robin Hood's Revenge. Yeah, the arrows have a drop off. I was trying to hit him like in the legs, but like it was like not working. I don't know. In any case, let's start here. It's a good spot, good place to start a sweep. It's like a nice landmark, the escalator. I think I like this game, balls deep. There's lots of stabbing and throat slitting. It's pretty lit, honestly. You get to go and stab a guy right in the fucking throat. It's a pleasure. So here's my big pile of dead guys. I've got a bunch of melee I could have been using that whole time, but I didn't really need to. I was mostly trying to snipe them at range. I mean, there's a lot of guys to kill. Let's be honest. Let's fucking say it like it is. Okay, I had to kill a bunch of people. It wasn't like a, a place where I could necessarily just, get a bunch of melee. There's a lot of wide open spaces with a lot of guys with guns. I've got guns, but I'm a terrible shot. It's a lot of combat, balls deep, yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of walking and talking. It's a very narrative-focused game. Honestly, these parts could be much more like frequent. The parts we actually play the game. That's like my big complaint with this, with this game and this developer and this franchise. But when you are playing it, it's quite fun. It's a nice mix of melee combat and sneaking and punching and stabbing and shooting, laying traps. It's pretty cool if you're into like stealth stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I was shooting at. My memory is too terrible. I don't recall where I was positioned to be whipping all those arrows in that guy earlier. All I know is that I really wanted to hit him. I didn't. Yeah, so one thing this game's got really, deserves a lot of accolades for, I feel, is that it's got excellent audio design, balls deep. Like, the actual ambience, it's not only, like, really, immersive, but also it's really important for playing the game. It's really important to let you know, like, where enemies are at and stuff. It's believable, it sounds nice, and it's also functional. And I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with overall how the game sounds. Plus, it looks great. I'm playing on a base PS4 right now, and it looks quite gorgeous. I want to grab this fucking stuffed giraffe, please. I have an inventory slot for that? Because that'd be sick. Yeah, I used up so many resources, I really have to do some scrounging now, which is good. I'd rather, like, when I need resources and I'm scrounging, that shit's actually way more interesting than when I don't need them, right? Like, I kind of want to find some stuff, and that's pretty, makes it more, like, I feel more invested. Who knew games had audio? Yeah, they're called video games. I kind of presumed that being video games, there was no, like, audio component. They're not called audio video games. Multimedia games. It being a video game, I kind of thought I'd just have just the video part of it. But actually, the sound part's pretty good, too. Okay. So that's where I'm supposed to go, is the boat. But that ain't gonna happen, dude. It's just all T-Swift. That's all Dick's gonna hear when he plays these games. I was sniping from somewhere, and I don't remember where. So there's the escalator. So that's fine. Let's go over across this bridge. Okay. I grab this health. I'm already full on health. I need skizzers and tape. Those are my two favorite things in this game. Yeah, I think it's not a coincidence that they're like the rarer things to find. They're the things that give you your upgrade your melee weapons and your arrows. For a guy like me who wants to be sneaky and who wants to fight up close, and they're pretty powerful pieces of loot. Okay, so we're like in a mall, looks like. It's like 3 Venge. Ugh, it's kind of creepy. I hear things kind of like grunting and flexing sometimes, and I'm kind of scared it's like a zombie about to jump on me. Okay. Okay, I'm full on that, full on health. Here's some papier from rags. I believe skizzers are the rarest, says Tyler, huh? The rarest. I think the tape must be up there then, right? I think that, it's like alcohol and rags are really common. And that's good, I guess, because they're useful for, the health kits. Something like bottles and explosives are, the bottles are pretty rare too, right? The bottles used for the silencer, they're pretty rare. Kind of confusing though, there's like more than one kind of bottle. There's the glass bottle and the plastic bottles, right? The glass bottles are really common, but they're not like a crafting material. Okay, so I think I've fully explored the second story now. So I should go back to the ground level and look around down there, I feel. It's kind of like my next frontier. Now, a lot of this I've not explored yet at all, so I have actually no clue how this place is laid out. So I need some explosives. I need to craft like a smoke bomb. Yeah. I've got full skizzers. That's not great. I'm very low on tape, and I got high skizzers. That's ass. I should make some arrows, though. That way, I can get more skizzers. Look for a nice Hawaiian shirt and get some fun in your life. Everything is poop-colored in this game, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's not a bad thing. I kind of like poop colors. I like greens. Browns, pink, purple, if you eat a lot of bubble gum, for instance. Those can be poop colors. I can swim down there, too, huh? Oh, I probably would die, right? I'd probably die if I went over that fucking, the rapids I can hear. Probably don't want to swim too close to those. I'm full on alcohol, but again, I really can't make a whole lot else. I've already made everything except for my arrows. Yeah, I need tape. I need lots and lots of tape. Lots and lots of tape! If you eat that bubblegum KD booster, then definitely, huh? It was cotton candy. Cotton candy KD booster? What are you talking about, Dix? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Is a reference I've forgotten? Like KD Alpha? Booster? Kill death ratio booster? Cotton candy? Okay. Craft? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the craft dinner. Yeah, KD. What do you guys call that in fucking Canada? KD? You mentioned that last time. You said something about craft dinner, and I was like, what do you mean craft dinner? You call that shit macaroni and cheese. KD, I mean, Kraft is the brand, Kraft macaroni and cheese, but you don't say Kraft that often. KD Kraft dinner. Yeah, fucking the booster. I mean, we'd probably just eat just the booster, right? Probably delicious as fuck, but expensive as fuck too, as I recall. You're telling me that his account isn't Kraft Dinner Alpha? Sorry to break it to you, Dix. KD Alpha, Kraft Dinner Alpha. Some ammo, nice. I can make a silencer, but also I need a bottle and a rag for that. I have one bottle left, and I'm not full on rags yet, but I'm almost full on rags, so we're looking pretty good in that respect. One thing I find, I'm not really a shooting game player. One thing I find a lot in shooting games is I have trouble changing weapons on the fly. Like, psychologically, I don't have it in me to, like, quickly change weapons when I need one. I always kind of hope that I'm using the one that I need. It kind of fucked me up earlier. I used up all my silencer ammo. I didn't really need it. I didn't really need a silencer. I just wanted my revolver, but I kind of presumed it would just, again, automatically default to whatever I imagined in my head. Okay, it's like a sporting goods store, looks like. To be fair, in a lot of shooting games, you're fucked if you have the wrong weapon out anyway, says Dix, huh? Ooh, the creaking. It's a pretty complex area, especially if you factor in all the swimming you have to do to get around some places. There's a brick. Bricks and bottles are, I think, the exact same thing, just different graphically, but they're functionally identical. They're both used as a get-out-of-jail-free card. Kind of an interesting mechanic. I mean, I don't utilize it maybe as much as I should. Maybe I'd find the game more fun if I did utilize it more. Basically, in terms of the game's design, there is this get-out-of-jail-free card where if an enemy sees you, you can throw this item at them. You can carry one of them at a time. Hit him in the face with it for free. You tap R2, it's like a panic button. Tap R2, she auto-targets the nearest enemy, throws it at their face, and then you can get a free kill or run away. Like it's a free melee kill on those guys, whoever you just hit. You have to run up there. You have to close the distance, though. It's kind of interesting because in Uncharted, Nathan Drake can shrug off bullets, right? If I'm Nathan Drake and I'm 15 feet from an opponent, right? I can run up on their ass and they can go bam, bam, bam. I can still, melee them to death. This game is not the same though. In this game, when you are 15 feet away, let's say you're a few lengths away from your opponent, and they spot you, and you don't have your shot lined up, you are in big trouble because if Ellie gets shot, she stumbles backward onto her ass, basically. And it means that you can't just close the gap for free. You can't just run up on somebody for free. So the bottle and the brick are kind of, that's what they're for. They're a way to close distance without getting shot, basically. That's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun idea. I have a similar story to that, says Pixie, huh? I was 17, I'm 18 now, when I found out people outside the Midwest call hot dishes casseroles, huh? Never heard the term hot dish, Pixie, so there you go. But I'm in the Midwest, though. I'm in the Midwest, I'm in Michigan. A hot dish? Hot dish versus, I've heard casserole, but never hot dish. Maybe you're like in Wisconsin, where they have kind of a unique sort of a dialect. Okay. So, I think I've explored this place pretty well. There's probably still a little bit further back I can find. I'm full on my revolver ammo, unfortunately. That's the place you have to swim to, it seems. I'm kind of confused on how swimming works this game. Swimming seems to be completely stealthy. I mean, it's stealthy and not, right? Like, it makes no sound whatsoever, which seems weird to me. But you are hyper visible, which also seems weird to me. Like, they can see your head poking out from any angle. I kind of would think that it just being a head poking out, that if I was like underneath like a ledge, you couldn't see me that well. So it's like you don't make no sound when you swim, or even when you jump in the water, it's silent. But if you're within line of sight, you will get seen if you're not underwater. So that's kind of weird. Can I go over there? I guess probably not, huh? I'm in Iowa, says Gragan, huh? What Midwest state are you from? Minnesota, huh? But my mom was born in Wisconsin. I love certain hot dishes, Pixie Moon. Tater tot hot dish, though, is not one of my favorites. It does make me fucking hungry. I'll eat any kind of hot dish or casserole right now. Live on stream, if one of you guys give me one. Just give me one. People out here talking out their chocolate-free Smarties. Oh my god. If you guys didn't know in the chat, guys, we had the horrifying, collectively, we realized that in Canada, Smarties are something different. Smarties are a chocolate candy in Canada. And they're a different brand. It's not the same candy, but different. It's a different candy altogether and a different brand that owns the term Smarties. If you guys are from the US like I am, Smarties are like a shitty, they're a shitty, chalky candy. According to Dick's, the Canadian Smarties are actually okay. Not great, but okay. But I think Smarties are universally considered to be like one of the worst candies like you can possibly have in the States. I mean, it's sugar, and I love sugar, don't get me wrong. I'll eat some Smarties. But they're pretty ass. Like, they're super ass, even. I don't like that. Smarties doesn't sound like a name for a chocolate to me, says Revenge. We got an M&M candy called Smarties. American Smarties are called Rockets here, huh? You don't like candy corn, Tyler? I'm a candy corn apologist, guys. I can see why people don't like candy corn. They're very waxy. But I kind of like the waxy texture. I like the honey flavor. I will go hard on candy corn. I'd rather go candyless than eat Smarties, says Dick. That says balls deep. You ever smoke Smarties, guys, when you guys were kids? I always tell a story on stream. Whenever we mention Smarties, I always talk about smoking Smarties. It was a, you know, it's a meme for kids that are like aged like 11 to like 14. It's where you take a bunch of Smarties, or what Dick calls Rockets, and you grind them up into a really fine powder. And there's something about the makeup of a Smartie / Rocket. Something about them that makes it so that, this is weird, so that they grind up into an insanely fine powder. And you can grind them together against each other. So basically you have the packet, and you just kind of rub it like this against itself. And eventually you'll have just a pack of really fine powder. And it's so fine that if you put it on your tongue and you barely breathe out at all, it creates a cloud. People call it smoking Smarties. It's about the conversation hearts. Oh, that's so good for Bay. Another one people hate. People hate the hearts and the candy corn, but I think they're pretty strong, both of them. The only candy's not worth eating are candy cigarettes, huh? Better off just sticking them up your nose. Someone says, Dick, sticks. You only said because you know I love candy cigarettes, dude. I got them here right now. I guys want to get banned from Twitch? Watch this. Your boy's got the fucking stallions, dude. Ooh, the stallions, dog. Can't ban me, says Dix. I own this chat. I don't think you can get banned for smoking on stream, let alone smoking a candy cigarette. But I love that. I have a stockpile of these I always go to whenever I need something sweet. Even 3Venge agrees, and his opinions are usually whack, huh? Candy cigs are actually a step below Smarties somehow. You guys don't like candy cigarettes, guys? They're delicious. They're chalky. They have a tapioca flavor. They have a nice texture. They're mad pleasant. Are the only buyer left? They're around, dude. They're around, trust me. I would know. Yeah, usually, like here in Michigan, sometimes you'll find them at like convenience stores. You can buy them by the fucking crate. And I do. I'm eating chalk right now, Dix. I'm eating a fucking candy cigarette. So cool, balls deep. I'm 10 times more sexy now. What's this? Oh. I love the, like, the matte texture. And the tapioca flavor. Oh my. Oh, so good. Cool. Oh no, Baldy. Not that cool. How's that bandana? Anything goes in Detroit, dude. Yeah, Dixie. I hope Brisky's not here. I think you can just eat cigarettes. You guys can't eat real cigarettes, guys. Don't try that. A crunch ashmer for bait. Oh my god. Yeah, I love them. I think that people should give them another chance. If you guys don't like candy cigs, guys, just try it again, dude. Open your mind to the candy cigs. Thank you for the follow, Pixie Moon Gaming. We're playing this game Mondays and Wednesdays on this channel. Mostly shooting the shit. One good thing about a game this slow-paced, not the time to shoot the shit while you're playing. Tomorrow is Third Strike Street Fighter 3. It's a fighting game from the year 1999. On Thursday is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. And on Friday, guys, oh my god. Pizza in a Movie, guys, the romantic thriller triple feature. 3 romantic thrillers on Friday, including some starring perhaps Hedy Lamarr, our favorite girl, perhaps Loretta Young. I'm looking forward to that too. It's Newsday Tuesday. I could find them in convenience stores. Then they realized promoting cigarettes as candy might not be a good idea. So these ones don't say cigarettes on them. These I'm pretty sure these are not old. They're not new old stock. This is still being sold today from World Confections. It just says candy. Some of these are marketed as candy sticks these days, and they're pretty ass. They're pretty ass. Those ones have like a bubblegum taste to them. But I find it funny that although they don't say cigarettes anymore, They still have like the Stallion logo. They have the Lucky Lights logo. They have the same packaging as ever. Yeah, Third Strike Green. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow. You wanna play with us? Fight K2 is totally free. Okay, I think the place is now fully cleaned out, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. Every Tuesday here is Third Strike, guys. Okay, Monday and Wednesday is our long play, which is this game right now. Friday's our special event night. This Friday is going to be some films. We're watching some movies together. Copyright-free films. That means we can watch them without worry. Kind of crack jokes as we watch. Admire the differences in culture historically, their clothing, their way of speaking. The themes that were prevalent at the time. It's always a pleasure. The Marlboro Candy Cigs. Yeah, they're called the Cowboys. I think I probably have one. Let me see if I can find one, guys. Here's my thing here. So I buy them by the crate, these candy cigarettes, and they tend to have a good variety of different types. Okay, here it is, Roundup. Yeah, the Roundup one. Here you go, this one. Roundup. Okay, so let's actually advance the game a little bit here, finally. He eats the chiefdoms. They don't make them like her anymore. Rest in peace. Yeah, apparently she's like some kind of European, right? We found out last time. She's a European. She won't climb this? What the fuck? Like, that's clearly... Go up there, Ellie. That's annoying. So just swim fast on the surface. I'm not sure if she's... I wonder if that's allowed. You think it probably would be, huh? I mean, I don't know. Fuck. I don't fucking know. Maybe they should have updated the packaging, disease, lung imagery, and all. Huh? They probably should have. Yeah, it seems weird to me. So I guess rumor has it, I'm not sure if this is true or not, that legally they can't paint the tips red anymore. So these candy cigs, they're all white. Right, they're all white on both sides. But I swear, 5 years ago, I had one that were painted red. I always kind of thought that they were purely white because they were like out of laziness. If you guys used to have candy cigs as kids, you guys know that like the red mark on the end oftentimes would just fade away anyway. So I wonder if it's actually because they can't put a red mark on there now, or if it's because like the machine itself doesn't work anymore to do it. I don't think it's paint. I think that it's food coloring. You would hope. Oh. I gotta eat it because I want to talk with it in my mouth. But yeah, these ones are pure white. Let's grab the boat, guys, like we're supposed to do. I have to go down there, huh? Now, where was I shooting? Must be over there, huh? I'm gonna grab any of my arrows over there somewhere. Sweet memories of pretending to smoke and taking bites to smoke a whole pack, huh? Yeah. If you were here right now, I'd share Shiba Jones. I've got so much of this shit, it's ridiculous. I have such a huge stockpile of candy cigs. They're one of my obsessiones. Where'd those arrows go, dude? The Confection General's warning on the pack. Huh? Yeah, it says something. I wonder if it has any kind of like disclaimer. Ingredients: dextrose, cornstarch, corn syrup, tapioca, beef, gelatin, and artificial flavors, huh? The nutrition facts. 1 pack is a serving size. Yeah, so it even has the like the seal on the top. But yeah, there's no no disclaimer. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. I used to drink soda and pretend to get drunk, huh? We're drinking some soda, have some candy cigs. Life is good. Okay, so I've explored everything now. Did I explore that? I'm not sure I explored that shop right back there. Maybe I did. I'm going to do that real quick, guys, and get the show on the road again. The gelatin, dude? Yeah, maybe it makes it like the texture a little smoother, I guess. Apple juice, stick it in with a few ice cubes. Oh, that sounds godlike, dude. Have some fucking scotch. Some pretend scotch, dog? Oh, this is the place with the dolls. Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Let's get the fuck out of here. Packing up. You don't believe me. Packing up.
Please.
The J-Bomb. I can pilot this thing? Seems weird. In a game like this, I'm gonna ramp on this. Okay. What? Like Donkey Kong Country type shit, dude? I'm playing DKC now? This game is linear as hell. Like, it'd be cool if I could actually ride the boat and like go somewhere cool, but it's not that kind of game. You don't ride the boat and go somewhere cool, you just go where you're supposed to go. Whoa. Oh my.
No one's following.
What are we doing?
Where's the Ferris wheel?
I think Uncharted had this too, right? I think Uncharted 1 had this, where you ride the boat for a while for like no reason. Can I get out of the boat? Can I get back into the boat? I can! It's like the horse, that's sick. Yeah, it's mad floaty through, bench, even more than most boats. I can smell my boat from anywhere? 100% run? No, Green with Evil, no. I'm just, I don't have the patience. I'm exploring as much as I can, because I love exploring in games and finding as much as I can find, but I'm sure I've missed some stuff already. Okay. Whoa! A few pills, okay. Some ammunition. Alright. Found some shit. That's cool. We're exploring now, guys. Do I know how you feel that way, Green with Evil? I've talked really fast, and I stammer a lot. I'm surprised you guys even let me host a show for 5 years. So let's level up a little bit, guys. I've got hella fucking pills, right? I do have mad pills. What should we learn? Endure? Nah. Craft more smoke bombs? Better health kits? That's what I already have. More smoke bombs, huh? I mean, they're kind of nice, sure. That one's already maxed out, the stealth skill tree. Precigione, hold breath to make my aim better. Craft more arrows. Yeah. Improve Molotovs, craft more trap mines, craft more explosive arrows. Improve trap mines, explosive arrows. Improve Molotov. I mean, I need better Molotovs. Yeah. Craft more trap mines. Sure. I can't learn this one now. He's checking left and right, but not every corner per se. Yeah, I'm trying to, but I can't check every corner. I'm not that smart. Sometimes I miss a corner. Okay. Okay, so I mean, I love, exploring in this game. I wouldn't mind if we had like an open world boating section. I kind of feel like that's not what this is, but I mean, maybe it is. Who knows? I shouldn't write it off so soon. So I can go that way, it seems. Or not. Yeah, it did that end. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, fine. Get away. Now, what if I were to get out of the boat, though? And swim? Can I do that? Or am I just gonna die? No, I can swim. Okay. Interesting. So should I swim? I mean, I really feel like I shouldn't. Let's have one more sweep, guys. If I were a game dev, I would hide something underwater where you have to actually ride the boat to it and then get out of the boat to swim. But that might be a little bit highbrow for this game. Like right here. Let's get out. It looks kind of suspicious, right? Windwalker Clicker Edition. Oh, gross. Poo-poo rocks. Oh, there's a cool truck on the inside the truck. Collector bows? I'm thinking about that. How about back here? Let me in, let me in, let me in. Aw, it's just a fucking thing to drive around. Come on, guys. What about underneath? Maybe we can swim in from underneath, huh? Let's rust it out. Let's go check it out. Dive, dive, dive. Oh, it goes in mad deep underwater, huh? Going to the wheel well, Ellie. Nah, it's nothing. It's just a thing to see with your eyeballs. Like so much in this game. Go faster. She swims so fast, like the boat's pretty pointless, to be honest. Okay, so there's one optional area, it would seem, huh? It's kind of a letdown. She's mad good at swimming, Dano. She's mad good at swimming. I am the king of the Red Lions. Man, shut the fuck up, they'll hear you. Snap the figurehead. Poor king of Red Lions, dude. Was he the king of Hyrule in the end? Or was he nobody in the end? Did he turn out to be like the king of Hyrule but trapped inside the boat or what? I forget. Revenge always tell a story and think about the characters in Wind Waker. We were a big Zelda fans, we appreciate this. How weird was it in Wind Waker when it turns out that Tetra is Zelda? And then when she becomes Tetra, she seems all sad. And she never goes back to being Tetra again. Like when she turns out to be Zelda, she's like, I don't want to be Zelda, basically. But then she's stuck as Zelda. It would have been a much happier ending if she had been Tetra in the end. Seems like a weird decision to me. Like, she goes from being a carefree pirate with a band of merry men to being, you know, a hoity-toity, uptight princess, all sad about the fate of Hyrule, and trapped in this, this historical realm. It'd be cool if, in the end, she's going to be a pirate again. Tetra was cool. I mean, I think that I kind of like the idea of Tetra and Zelda being one and the same, but they missed a chance for a classical storytelling trope, right? About how maybe the princess would have been more liberated as a pauper. Like, it seems weird to me that they had this chance to have her, have her own happy ending. I kind of feel like, Tetra is so, like, excitable and clearly has a lust for life, right? And I'm not sure it was intentional or not, but, once she becomes Zelda, Zelda has a lot of, like, baggage, right? And she has her expression, her whole demeanor changes as Zelda to being pretty dour, which Tetra never was. I find it very odd that there was not, like, an ending where she becomes Tetra again. That would have been, to me, it's so obvious to do. So all this here is a health kit and a wrench, a monkey wrench. Fuck this boat, man, seriously. This is one thing between me and exploring. One more button press. I feel like I probably need to take the boat into that fucking hallway, though, there. Probably to flatten more shit, huh? For no reason in particular. Alright, let me in. So I do be backing up. Oh, I have to use the D-pad? Oh, so it's not a R2 button. That seems weird.
Please go through.
Please go through. Toggle the flashlight. This seems quite tense. It does seem like some forced-in waste of time, the boat. Yeah, it's not great. I'm not really enjoying this. It doesn't have very fun mechanics. It'd be cool if I could like explore like like an actual vast area like with the horse. Dude, there's a sub. Eat one more, dude. Hopefully tonight's been alright. Well, I'm stuck. I go over faster, I think. This boat's kind of boo-boo. They don't really control like a boat. It's not really that fun to steer around. Just a change of pace, I guess. Oh, can I get out of this boat and not die in the fast water? Just playing through. That's getting worked, huh? Who's getting worked by? You getting worked? How can this be? Mine has been great. I've been playing this game. I've been having a lot of action. I enjoy this game a lot when I'm actually fighting guys, killing people, and fighting zombones. Oh, Neem. Okay. I'll accept this. Neem's pretty strong. Yeah, I enjoy this game the most when I'm actually, like, playing it. And sometimes you can do that in this game, believe it or not. And Meme is very solid. Plus, I heard that guy is into some kind of like occult stuff. Like I heard that he's like really into like those classical occult literature, like from the occult bookstore. I heard that he uses supernatural forces to improve his game in Third Strike. Can use pad on fight cave. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Now what?
Now what indeed? So now I want to get out of the boat. Great. I can't get out of the boat. Go, Ellie, go. There you go. Okay, big highlighted chain there. There's a staircase too, though. That seems fun. I like climbing stairs. Got a bad feeling that I'm gonna find some zombies though at some point. Seems like a good place to hide some zombies. Very dark. I'm trying. It's not working, says Shiva Jones, huh? I have to go change your control settings. It's probably not plug and play. It isn't for stick either. You have to plug in your stick or fight pad and... Oh. Hello? Beautiful.
There you are.
And then go to your control settings in a test game and get them working. It's like thundering outside, huh? In the game, that is. Oh, what the hell? I didn't expect this. Oh, it's like blocking a path. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Hey there, bud. You getting some good rest there? What's this say? Beth. Dearest Beth, if you're reading this, then I'm toast. I hope it wasn't those scar fuckers, but some blaze of glory. Bigger hope is you remember where we hid the stash. Code is 701264. It's not much, but it's all I have. I want you to take it. Be well. Signed, your love, Randall. Where's the stash, dude? Where's the stash, homie? Fight stick is set up. I just wanted to set up a pad for a second player, huh? I'm sure there's a way to do that, dude. Probably the same way to set up the pad. Yeah, trust me, sticks work fine on Fight K2. Excuse me, fight pads work fine. Or, excuse me, controllers. This is Randall. He ain't Randy. This is Randall. Okay, why am I up here? Oh, so I go inside this room? Oh, sick. Yay. Video game type stuff. Finding secret rooms. Give me all this shit. Okay, but I haven't found the safe yet. Oh, it'll be back here. I don't know. I don't see the safe. Where you at, safe? Hit a stash somewhere, he said. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's literally right here. What is the code again? Let's look it up. Stash note. It's all wet and slimy now. Ellie, what are you fucking doing, girl? 701264. Let's see here. 70. 12. What's up, Asmo? 64. The vast office, huh? What we got in here, dude? Zombies! Oh no, wow, that would have been so scary, right? Can you imagine? A bunch of little zombies in there? Just small ones? Okay, so, nice. Maybe swimming is in shitty waters, huh? Yeah, I don't know about this. This seems kind of gross. Also, there's lightning outside. Here's my advice. Don't go swimming in a thunderstorm.
All right.
I know that fucking Michelle, Remy will tell you to do that. But don't buy it. Don't believe her lies. The vast office 2 is Aspel. Aspel, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't get the joke if there is one. I don't know what you're talking about. What is the vast office? Have I ever, says Eve? Ever gone swimming in a thunderstorm? I have not. According to my friend Remy, it's very relaxing. It's the shit. But yeah, you're gonna get zapped, dog. You're trying to get zapped, homie? Trying to become electrified? The Last of Us, the vast office. Oh. Oh. Okay. I can die for sure, E, for sure. I'm not immortal as far as you guys know.
There you go.
If you guys have heard anything like that, it's a lie. But I ain't trying to fucking accelerate that shit, dog, if I can help it. Ass milk. I'll say this, you tried at least. You tried. Hot tub in a hailstorm, micro-dosing mushrooms, next level, huh? Would you jump out though if lightning struck like, you know, the tree next to you? Or would you just sit there and just chill? He says, no, just fucking chill, dude. Roll the dice on my third strike, Eve? Wake up parries, dog?
Kidding me?
It's out of fucking power, that's great. Doesn't seem like it's a good idea.
Got it.
I don't like that. Like a parry, dog. Roll it. Ah. Ellie, you maybe just wonder if it's a good idea to use a boat. And there's lots of bad guys around, right? Like, if the boat's kind of loud, maybe you should just sort of swim around like you usually do. I think that's a lot of space to swim, though. It's a pretty large area. Why that shit throws me all the time, huh? Been thrown by life, dog, getting fucking car grabbed. Life able to fucking walk back. Go walk back, walk in, down parry, car grab. When you need an XP, dude, the walk up, down parry, grab. The shit works, Izzy. Shit works. That's a really strong strategy in the corner. So I can go inside there, looks like. Okay. And maybe even inside there, too. So once again, we have, you know, more than one place to go. I mentioned earlier that I love that. I love that about this game. You know, again, the game came out and was criticized for its quote-unquote wide linearity, which I think is fair. It is sort of obnoxious sometimes. But other times I'm really grateful that the game is not more linear, right? Like, at least they're like, I can go here or there. And that's cool to me. Let's go somewhere. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? I see a elevator shaft I might be able to climb up to, huh? I slept outside in freezing temperatures in a sleeping bag. That was pretty tight. Not sure I could handle it now. Back would suffer. I've done that before. Oh, I can't go inside here? Bullshit, man. Come on, dog. It was just shadowy, I guess. I want to go somewhere fucking secret, man. No, I can't go nowhere, dude. Come on. People crying over this game is dumb, huh? Shit rules, Izzy. So far, I feel as though, personally, you know, everybody has their own preferences narrative-wise, I guess. For me, this game seems to be a linear improvement over the first game. I didn't like the first game. And I don't like this game in terms of its overall structure. I like the gameplay when you're actually playing it, but it's all too rare in this game, I find. Yeet! I would say overall, you know, this game, I wish I had a tighter pace. But the first game was worse, it seems to me, in every way. Including, for me personally, the narrative. I like this game's narrative more. Okay. I'm playing on hard, but I can see through though. I'm playing on hard mode. That's only the mode right above normal. That's what I'm crying right now, huh? It's like weak, pathetic. You're soft. It says no see-through. No see-through, dog. Don't be seeing through shit. Why are you seeing through shit? Makes that much more tense, huh? I can see how that would work. I can see how that would work in this game. We talked earlier about how this game is pretty forgiving compared to other games in the stealth genre. And I mentioned how I like, I think this game's high tension makes it more exciting overall. I can see how not being able to see through the walls could be doable more so in this game than other stealth games, right? Because if you get seen, it's not the end of the world. Stability. So I can raise stability on this. I can raise. Oh wait, I can raise damage on my shotgun. Oh, this is a rifle. Stability, capacity, range finder. I want a scope on my rifle. That's what I want. Give me the scope. I'm not a real gamer, J-Bomb. Put you in the game. Get in the game. Scope blocks. Dunks. Dunks. Can I also get some damage? I cannot. How much that should cost? It costs $100. Alright. Got my scope though. There are many times in this game where my terrible aim has been my undoing. I wish I could scope on somebody even closer. So here's this. Now it's not R3 in this game, right? It's some other random button. Yeah, that's really weird. X button. Now what's all this? This seems suspicious. I'm gonna go underneath the water somewhere. Like, why can I swim through here? I can loot underwater? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's fucking sick. Okay. Underwater looting, dog? What? That's weird. Just kind of swam backwards underneath the water. Oh. Well, I guess there's a few things in that shelf for me to find. Not by much, though, huh? Can I go even deeper? I can. Not a lot of reason to, it would seem. Okay, so I got all this stuff here, I guess. Oh, I'm not quite, huh? Give me that, please. Please. Thanks. Water loot, ass milk, yes. Looting underwater, huh? +2 on gaming. That's pretty fun. I wouldn't mind that more often. I kind of wish you swam in general more often. Because it's kind of a fun mechanic. Come on. So I'm saying ass milk. That's how it feels when that fucking oxygen bar gets low. Need to find some bub. Get that bub. I'm gonna go up there. Okay, so we're going this way now. I can go over here. There's a lot to find over there, it seems. Or I can go over here. Nothing. But there's a building right here. Let's go check it out. I walk in the rain, J-Bomb. There's a boat here? That seems suspicious. In the rain. We're gonna have to find zombies at some point, you would think. It's been a while since I fought some zombies. Where is everybody? The second time I found like a little camp. Okay, we got a bloater here, or a shambler, whatever they're called. If any wolves read this, warn Isaac and the others. The rumors are true. There's a new infected out there. Looks like something made it halfway to a bloater and took a turn. Ugly motherfucker. Maybe all the rain around here caused mutation. No idea. It was slow, so I put it down easy. But when I went to check it out, all these pustules on it exploded. Whole right side of my body is burned. Some kind of acid. If you see one of these things shambling towards you, stay back. So might be one of those guys around here somewhere. So I'm already full on everything, unfortunately. I can probably use some of these rags. Right? Oh, pills. I missed some. Delicious. I walk in the rain, balls deep. I swim, says J-Bomb. Never played polo, though, or water volleyball. Yeah, I'd say I'm down. Water sports. I love water sports too, guys. Okay, so let me see if I can use this rag. A silencer, maybe? I've got a bottle, yeah. There we go. I walk in the... So, where else can I go in here? Anywhere? Looks like not really. Nah. Okie dokie. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I don't gotta go right now. Get back in the fucking boat, Ellie. Look at her amazing machete. The machete. Yeah, it controls with the D-pad, not the shoulder buttons. It's really weird. It's really weird. But okay. I just had the left stick on the D-pad with the left stick. Okay. This has been some filler for sure. We're getting close to the Ferris wheel. That's where we want to be. They saw me. I gotta swim up. Go, 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 go. Watch the Oxygeni. Watch it. Okay, go up for air. Alright, so I can go that way, it seems, without being in too much trouble. But where can I swim to get a good position to kill these guys? Maybe around the outside, huh? I can go this way, it looks like. Oh, they got a nice little spot there. They can see me from pretty high up. I can't use my guns in the water. There's a lot of tall grass I can crawl through. If I'm crawling, I won't be able to get seen from above. But at the same time, it's kind of like, fuck. I don't think there's anybody over there. Let's swim all the way over there if I can. It's kind of cool how she's like paws to the ground if she's close enough. I crawl up on the land. Jeez.
Shut it.
Swim, girl, swim. Go, 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 go. So I think that they didn't actually spot me. Fuck. He's getting old, moving all the pool equipment around. Must be getting rough, huh? Yeah, clean up all the water sports stuff, yeah. So, I've never seen anything like that in a game before in my life. That was mixed swimming and walking. I mean, that was kind of like revolutionary from a game design perspective. Like, I can stand, if I'm standing, I can breathe. But if I'm crawling, I'm swimming. That was not what I expected. I kind of assumed, like any other game ever made, that the water and the land would, like, not mix like that. I saw the grass, right? And I assumed that because there was grass there, there was land. But, I couldn't crawl through the grass because the water's too high. So I'm not sure how many guys are left. I see at least one guy patrolling out there. I've got a scope. I could probably snipe a guy. I've got a lot of ammo for this rifle, more than I could possibly ever use. I don't like that there's a guy up there, like, scouting. So paranoid, dude. More water levels in Sonic. None of this running around business is Revenge. Water levels are kind of fun in Sonic. Hot take. It's an important part of that game's balance. Insofar as, you know, the controlling the pace, right? Not every stage is the same. The water levels are much slower paced and much more focused on platforming. That's not necessarily a bad thing. More drowning tales. Run or die. I'm liking the looks of that rifle. Have we murdered some people? Not yet. Not really. Not the way you would like. Yeah, again, I can't crawl in this grass because the water's too high. Okay. Okay, this is okay so far. Be patient, be patient. Okay, so there's people up on the second story, and not so many on the first story. They're there, but they are not, they're probably not that close. Turn my flashlight off. Oh, this place is sick. This game is so sick sometimes. I have a silenced pistol. It's got all of its silencer left on it. It's a pretty good spot to hide right here, I feel like. Am I coming down the stairs? I can blow up? It's like not so much. That kid has a sporting event today and hasn't gotten a healthy, balanced breakfast. Quick, grab the emergency response Wheaties. Oh, the whistles. Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, the whistles. You're reading it as Wheaties. The urgent response Wheaties. How's my... I got a bottle here. It's kind of a noisy takedown. It's a good spot to hide, though. They're not going to hit me from underneath. This is a great spot, to be honest. Oh, man, so tense. Arrow, nice. Spare Molotov? Nothing wrong with that. Problem is it's kind of a loud takedown. So there's a guy down there who's probably going to see me if I try to choke this person out. No, maybe not. Okay, nice spot here. Free kill. Rest in peace. He saw something over there.
What?
What was that noise? Cut it out, dude. What you whistling for, dog? Anybody around? Quit gurgling, dog.
Fucker.
You're done. Ain't do you no good to be gurgling.
Right.
I think I killed them all. Is that trying to tell me? I think so. Oh, it's a fun map, but I could have used more guys, to be honest. You know, it's such a map full of awesome hiding spots. I could have definitely used twice as many guys and probably still had it be fun. Okay, let's keep it moving then. Find some treasure, look around a little bit, and move on. Hard to eat response weeds with a slit throat. That's what I'm saying, dog. The weeds won't help you now, dude. You missed your chance. Yeah, any cool treasure around here? It's like a really beautiful map and really well laid out in terms of you know, corners, places to hide. It seems kind of backward that there'd be less enemies here than in that other map, which was kind of like big and open and I don't know. I feel like it's could have, you had a lot more chances to escape in this place. Could have probably made the difficulty a little bit higher. Okay, so what's going on over here? Anything or nothing? Look! There's a fucking GTA 5 window. That's so funny. Wow. This is the first I've seen this game like this. Wow. It seems like it's something that would be so rarely needed in this game, you wouldn't think they'd bother with it even once. There it is. So I can walk up here as though I could do something, but there's nothing to do. I climb this? I kinda can. Well, that's dope. But why? Good place to snipe, but nothing else up here, huh? Maybe some treasure? Bottle? Alcohol? Tape, yeah, some of that tape. It's a good place to, if you want to like snipe, I guess. You can probably snipe from here. Good place to use as reconnaissance. Again, there's not that many guys there though, unfortunately. But hey, you know, some free platforming, I'll take it. A game like this could always use some more anything. Dude, we talked before about the same sound design. It's universally pretty good across the board. That being said, this thunder sound effect, oh my god, and the rain too? Highly pleasant right now, highly pleasant. Maximum pleasantness, dude. Try to imagine the maximum pleasantness logo, dude. Maximum pleasantness. Green jelly. Maximum pleasantness. Skeleton warriors. You were being a gross fuck, Knuckle, and I was naive and stupid, says J-Bomb. J-Bomb, come on. Ain't fooling nobody, dog. We all perceive your irony. I grab something over there, something kind of shimmer. That's just glass. Fuck Knuckles Dicks? He's gonna be voiced by Idris Elba in the new movie. Did you guys see that first Sonic film? It was quite enjoyable for what it was. And I'm pretty excited about the sequel. They could fuck it up though. I mean, the first film almost seemed like it was good despite itself. Like, it had no business being any good, so why was it good? Maybe I'm foolish to be excited about this sequel, by extension. Considering that it has every chance to be, you know, terrible. What's all this? Oh, something cool over there? Oh, that's sick. Is that truck open too? Oh, shit. Idris Elba, dicks. That dude everybody loves. That super sexy guy. Oh, there's a fucking door there, but it just didn't spawn in, huh? All they have to do is just what they did before, plus Knuckles, huh? Well, here's my thinking, J-Bomb. It seems as though the premise of the new film, without having a trailer yet, right? If they're going to be in Sonic's world, right? You know, without spoiling anything for those that haven't seen it, the first film kind of ends with like a tease that, you know, we might be in an environment that's more familiar to us than the first film was, as Sonic fans. So I kind of feel like a lot of things that work in the first film are not going to necessarily be there to kind of rely on. Like, I feel like this one has to be like, the first film was good, despite not really being like a Sonic movie, right? And that's fair, because it wasn't really trying to be. But this next film is going to have Tails in it, it's going to have Knuckles in it. I kind of feel like it has to be more of a Sonic movie, for better or worse. You don't like it, Dix? The first film was actually surprisingly good. I mean, I heard all my friends tell me that it was, you know, surprisingly good. And I was like, I'm a huge Sonic fan, I'll go watch it anyway. You're probably wrong. But I watched it, and I can see where they're coming from. I enjoyed it immensely. You know, it was actually pretty fun. A really pretty good movie. And yeah, like I said, now I'm pumped for the sequel, but maybe this one won't be as good. Who knows? It was miserable, says Dix. Like some of the jokes, though. I thought it was quite cute. I liked Sonic's character. He was not like any other Sonic before. Oh, a rope? What the fuck? I could rappel from down there if I wanted to. I'm gonna have to, I guess. I can't go up there. Oh, I want to get inside there. Treasure. Well, I want to get up there, but I don't think I can. I have to go down here. Can I rappel off this? As long as I'm holding the rope, it should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. Somebody's in the air, Dano. Somebody's in the air, dude. So tell me why do we build subways in the sky? We fucking we. Oh no! Easy game. Will we ever see a new Mario movie though? Yes, it's in development right now. J-Bomb. By Illumination Studios. The same guys that make the Minions movies. They're making a Mario movie now. To answer your question, yes. This game needs so much more of that rope, Ballsy. The rope is such a cool mechanic. This game has this really cool idea about like a rope puzzle. The game uses it like, 10 times or whatever, but it should be the core mechanic. I want the rope all the time. It's so much fun to use. Okay. Misha, I got word that you're replacing me. Wanted to give you a few pointers about this nest. The Scars are sneaky bastards. Don't just watch the street, check the rooftops. They got their own sharpshooters. Keep the infected alive. When the Scars cross, they have to deal with them. Once they reveal their positions, take them out. Took out a pair of cultists and I'm now watching the infected devour their bodies. It's fucking glorious. And remember, don't get cornered. May your survival be long and your death be swift. Back. Back, huh? Even thirsty for more. Exactly, Balls Deep. I have a theory, Balls Deep, honestly, since you mentioned that. I have a conspiracy theory, guys. That Naughty Dog games intentionally are bad. Because there are features in these games that are so good, you're like, if they have these game design chops, if they have this level of game design innovation, if they have this this understanding of what makes for a balanced encounter, then why are their games always so bad? Here's my theory, based on my experiences playing this game and the other games from the studio. I think that, in Balls Deep's words, they intentionally leave you wanting more, right? I think that they're trying to not blow their load too early in the series, so that there's always something to explore in the sequel. That's my thinking, right? Maybe the sequel will have more rope, right? Maybe the sequel will have more swimming. I kind of feel like they know what they have, they know what's good, and they don't give it to you. They tease you with what's good, so you'll buy the sequel and hope that there's more. That's my thinking. Exactly, appetizers, the game. They have to be palatable for mass markets. Haven't we gone over this before, says J-Bomb? That could also be, too. J-Bomb makes a point we talked on previous streams, right? Like, maybe if they overdid it with the core gameplay, it might scare off some players. Like, if there's too much, like, if it's too involved, I guess. But that being said, yeah, this game has got some pretty cool stuff going on. So does, Uncharted, some cool stuff going on. Oh, you want to grab it? They didn't die, at least. I'm afraid I was going to die there. There's a cool statue over here. Yeah, so I kind of noticed that in Uncharted, as the franchise went on, the games got really good. Like, the first game was really ass, but after that, 2 was, it was okay. It was cool. It had some cool ideas, but again, it didn't really, like, double down on its good ideas. And then as we got to 3 and 4, it kind of came into its own more. It kind of began to double down on its better ideas and became a lot more fun. But even then, it had a cool rope mechanic and it had some cool swimming and stuff and other cool mechanics that were not really fully explored. Likewise, like, that's my theory as well as to why Lost Legacy and this game both have one open world chapter, right? And both games is the best part, right? Like, I love the open world chapters in these games, but this is bizarre. In a linear game, why have one chapter be open world and not linear? Because they've proven they can do it. so that maybe next time they'll actually, you know, do what they should have done in the first place and make the game more open-ended in terms of the exploration aspect. Speaking of which, guys, speaking of exploring, this has been a really cool map, right? That was pretty fun to kind of climb through that train and then get to use my little swinging mechanic there for a little while. I think they're trying to leave some, you know, something for Last of Us Part 3. To me, it's kind of insidious, but that's my theory. Of course, it seems like a remote possibility. Like, why would you just as easily argue that they're just not, like, their ambition was not to make like a exciting game, it was to tell a story. So the reason why there's not that much, you know, rope mechanic, for instance, is that they just, you know, there's not that much time for it. This game is mostly spent jabber-jawing. But I can't help, like a lot of reviewers that, you know, that reviewed the game at the time it came out, I can't help but feel as though if they had had more swinging with the rope and other stuff, just more of your good ideas and less of the goddamn jabber-jawing. In any case, yeah, I've got mixed feelings about this game. Because, on the one hand, much respect for having cool mechanics, and then much less respect for not using them. That's kind of this game's problem in general. That's kind of this, you know, this whole developer problem in general, right? Like, when you're doing the good stuff, it's great. The problem is that you don't do enough of the good stuff. Okay.
You again.
Not sure who this is supposed to be. Maybe they had a lot of game ideas, but kept getting told the game needed to be bigger and longer. Taking the time to program that would be time they wouldn't get, says J-Bomb, maybe. The frustration of brushing up against the crates. Exactly, Baldy, exactly. That was my feeling, you know, as I went from hating Uncharted as a franchise to loving the game's mechanics overall, like, to being flabbergasted by how good the games could be at their best. It's so fucking frustrating. Because you're like, dude, you have these ideas that are so much fucking fun. You could have made a game that's like an all-time classic. You could have made a game that could have blown so many minds with just how, you know, how brilliant it was, how satisfying it was, how mechanically rich it was. And instead, you decided to just tease, just a little bit. Just get a little bit of this. It's like, no, give me more, dude. Feed me more. Dark Souls 2 said Dix, then 3 happened. What Dix is saying is that Dix really liked Dark Souls 2's mechanics and balance and gameplay. And then we're probably never going to see a Dark Souls 2 2, unfortunately. Trip over their own shoelaces. Yeah, I think that it's... Yeah, I don't know. I have a conspiracy theory. I'm not really sure of this theory. It seems like a kind of a silly theory. But it seems to me like that is part of it, perhaps, right? The fact that they just can't... They don't want to make a game that's too good, almost. Just that way, they want to make a game that's, you know, maybe a little better than the last game. That way they can, again, have something more to do the next game. Each game could get better and better that way. Oh, shit. Just a little bit better than the last game. B-Team should do a mass exodus, huh? Maybe they should, Dix. Maybe they will one day, honestly. You see it all the time in the industry, right? It's very common in the industry, to be honest. You see, like, a studio or, like, a team within a studio kind of branch off to their own thing. Maybe we'll see like a game that's, you know, it's like, oh, this is, you know, Dark Spirits from the team that was the B team at, you know, From. Be freed from the chains of Miyakaki. The one guy who programmed the rope for this game is planning a workplace shooting. Maybe, dude. Yeah, you guys are, most of you guys are not, you know, watching this long play consistently. But I'm not sure how much of the rope you've seen, but the rope is such a dope mechanic. I've never seen it in any other game before. It's like a whole new thing they came up with, and it's so sick. Like, in a perfect world, like, she should have the rope with her at all times, like a grappling hook. Can you imagine, like, solving puzzles, like, having to scale a building? What if you have, like, a building, you see, like, a fucking, like, a pipe jutting out, you throw your hook over the pipe, like, that's so sick! That'd be so sick! Yo, good night, 3-Venge. Sleep well, homie. The first time my jaw drops the J-Bomb. If you guys haven't been watching, basically the legendary rope mechanic is that in this game, you have these puzzles where you have a rope. And the rope, it can be used to rappel down things. It can be used to climb up things. It can be used to swing and then get a jump off. And also, it has physics such that you can loop it over things. That's the innovative part, right? Like, of course, it is kind of already innovative, to be honest, of like having a rope that can be used to climb and swing. That's kind of a thing that's not been explored that much. But the cool thing about it is it can loop over things. So you have to solve puzzles by oftentimes, you know, throwing the rope at just the right arc to go over something. Then you can swing on it to get somewhere you want to go. Or you can then climb it to get up to the ledge that you looped over, right? It's so much fun. It's used in pretty fun ways to like have like little miniature Zelda challenges in a game that so sorely needs some other kind of, you know, challenge, like a side challenge. But if you had that at all times, like, imagine being under fire, right? And you run away and you sneak into the grass, and you want to get the high ground. You see again like a beam sticking out of a building. You throw your hook over the beam and climb up to the roof, and then you can find the end. It'd be so sick. Why not? What was this? Shiny puddle. Jules. Flip it. Jules, I hope you can forgive me. We were soaking, cold, hungry when we reached their encampment. A Seraphite woman took care of us. Hot food, blankets. She radiated love. Treated me like one of their own. Her name was Karen. The plan was to board her boat and head for Haven the next morning. Then gunfire. Karen's head exploded from the bullet. Her blood splattered all over me. We scattered. Zachary was shot. It was our people, 2 wolves. They walked right by me. I think they thought I was their prisoner. And then something in me snapped. I pulled my pistol and shot them in the back of the head. Zachary is sturdy and will pull through. We buried Karen and said a prayer for her. Zachary gave me a new name, Emmett. He says it means truth. I shaved my head and cut my face. Jules, I wonder if you'd even recognize me. Oh my god. Emmett, he signed it. Emmett, dog. Ugh. I kind of like these fucking, these notes. So through these notes, we've been following the, you know, the side story of, you know, this party. And this character, Emmett, basically joined the opposing forces, right? He joined the cult, right? It's basically the WLF versus the cult. The Scars versus the WLF. And we kind of get to see finally why he joined, basically. Her head explode, dude. Her head explode. Your head explode. What's up, tone box? Could you jump the shiny puddle? Let's see where the puddle was. Yeet! No sploosh. Wasn't deep enough. Yeet! Can't do it next. Sorry. I'm motivated, Tone Box, yeah. I'm pumped too, dude. I'm down to fucking kill some guys. Okay, so I'm supposed to use the boat, I guess, to get through here. Whee! Ouch. How dope was this part? I mentioned before, just 5 minutes ago, that sometimes Naughty Dog demonstrates some, like, a bizarre level of, like, innovation, considering that their games are at least, you know, I criticized them formerly for being really unambitious, right, with the gameplay. Like, they tend to seem, you know, The Last of Us Part 1 and Uncharted Part 1, to me, they both seemed like they were done as lazy as possible, like, literally as lazy as they could possibly be. And that disgusted me as a fan of, you know, great game design. But then sometimes it's like, why? Who would even think? Who would even think to have a section of the map where the crawling mechanic costs you oxygen because the water is so deep that you can crawl, but by doing so you're underwater. And it's just wild. Again, I've never played any game where it combined the swimming and the walking in one part of the map. It seems weird. Welcome home, Tone Box. Welcome home. It was weird and it was cool and it was clever and wow, just really impressive. I mean, it's just the gameplay implications, right? Like, imagine a stealth game, kind of like this in Metal Gear Solid 4 as well, right? In 4, you play as Old Snake, who, he's old, he has a bad back. So when you're crouched down, you basically have a timer where you can't stay crouched forever, because he goes, oh, my back, and enemies will hear him, right? Kind of similar to that, right? Where it's like, you can crawl through the grass, it makes you very stealthy, but by doing so, it costs you oxygen, so you kind of have to pick and choose. A bad back timer, Dix, yeah. He's an old man in that game. Oh, my back. Okay. bad backpack. Just in real life, dude. Thinking to escape reality. Where are we going? The arcade, huh? Go fucking try the third strike, guys. Who's playing some 3S at the arcade with us? Hey! Let's scope it out. Find a 3S machine. Anybody here? Any bad guys? Any zombies? Doesn't seem like it. This game's pace has this thing where it's like, you're fighting guys now, and later you're not fighting guys. I kind of wish, like I said earlier, that there was like a mix. How come I can't just, you know, like half fight guys sometimes? Like I'm fighting guys, like this is the big fighty part. How about like having like a sub-fighty part? Why is it gotta be a big fighty part or nothing? Nathan Drake gets a quip bar. During stealth it slowly fills up, and then when he yells something asinine. This game tells stories with the guys, huh? It does make any sense to just fill the game with Arkham Knight-style goons. I mean, they could shake it. I mean, how about fucking zombies? They should be everywhere, right? Or likewise, like they've been making it pretty clear through the gameplay and the narrative that these scars and the WLF, I mean, they're everywhere. They're around. They're patrolling. They're doing what I'm doing. They're, you know, they're searching. I don't see why I couldn't have some guys once in a while just to fight. The OG Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man PS4 power was making quips, huh? Like a quip meter. Should I play the game, Dix? I think I want to wait till I get a PS5. Which is never going to happen. So I've got rags. I really can't use any more rags, right? I need bottles like crazy. Kaboom! Skee ball, dog? Oh, it's fucking on, dude. Skee ball's my favorite. Oh, skee ball. It's a great game if you want to play a Spider-Man, but it has a lot of meh to it. I mean, that's unfortunate, Dix, because that's kind of the curse of all superhero games, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like they can only be so good, and then parts of them are just sort of like flabby. Like, just take this part out. Just take this part out to make the overall game more exciting. Oh, what we got here? Soccer balls, glow sticks, little anime characters, and something like there. Why is the ramp so long as this tone box, huh? For skee ball? It's kind of long, maybe by a little bit. They want to ramp up the difficulties as Dix. Wow. But I mean, that would work in skee ball, right? A longer ramp, more difficulty. I love Spider-Man, but I have a huge spider bias, so I can't be fair, huh? That's what I'm looking for, Dan. I'm looking for the 3S cap. This place is supposed to be an arcade, it said, but all I see is fucking foosball and skee ball. They ain't no fucking arcade. What the hell is that sound? Waves crashing outside. WMB Arcade Annual Fright Nights. Anyone in costume gets 2 tickets, gets 100 tickets free. Okay. 3S would be caught dead in the game. This is wow, J-Bomb. You're right.
Of course. Would have been too easy.
Okay. So I gotta go up the stairs, I think, and do something up there, perhaps. Huh? Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe there's some arcade machines up there, for crying out loud. Is there no one around? I'm a little surprised by that. No stalkers, even? They would have a funny, cute name. Like, here we go, Dana. What would it be called? What's the third strike parallel in this game? Oh, now we're talking. What the hell? They're desecrating the fucking...
God damn.
What the hell happened here? Jesus fucking Christ. They're desecrating the fucking air hockey tables, dog. That's not fair. You don't want to do that. Here's Meteor Battles. Looks like it's a... Oh, look at the fucking huge gun you get. It's a fucking light gun. Oh, that's sick. Here's whack-a-mole. That's sick. There's a basketball. Can I interact with that and use it on the fucking basketball machine? Looks like nah. Go for smash. I like gopher. It's pretty funny. Here's the basketball machine. Shame I can't throw the basketball in there. I don't trust this though. Like, why is it so spooky up here? Here's Moto Flare. Ride the motorcycles around. Dope. Here's a bottle. Nice. Oh, there's shit under here. That seems weird. Yeah, what do they call it? It would be like, instead of Street Fighter, it would be like Alley Warrior or something like that. Alley Warrior 3. Skeet Baller 3? Ooh, that'd be sick. Okay, this is nice. This place seems like somebody's base, though. I don't trust it. Ooh, it's so spooky with the fucking thunder, dude. So I can improve my weapons there, but I feel like I'm gonna get jumped if I do. Some driving games. Nitro Race Boost. Jack X. It's like a Jack's Jack X Combat Racing. Yeah, it is. Jack X Combat Racing. That's funny. I don't think there's ever an arcade machine for that. Let's see any fighting games though. Here we go. Why the spooky music, Tom? Here's the DDR machines. Step Beat.
Holy shit.
Who killed these guys? Kasumi Ninja. Did they, Dano? Kasumi Ninja? Here's the Turning. 2-player brutal action. This must be the beat 'em up. Or is this the fighting game? Looks like this is like a... I presume it's like a beat 'em up. Like a co-op game. This is fucking mad creepy, dude. Dino Escape Crash. Baboon Wrench Jeffrey. I'm not sure what that is. There's gotta be bad guys up here, dude. This is alright, says Dix, huh? Because fuck Jack and Daxter. Yeah, I never played any Jack and Daxter game, literally ever. I hear water. This shit has got amazing sound design right now. And I'm fucking shitting. I'm so scared. What the hell is this? I can move this? Why? To climb up there, I guess, huh? Oh my god. The more time they spend not making a series, the better, huh? That's hilarious. It's like a birthday party up here, looks like. Yeah, I missed all those platformers from that era. Never played Jack and Daxter, never played Sly Cooper, never played Ratchet and Clank. Ooh, I'm so scared. I can get some health from there, but I don't need any health, right? I'm already full on health. Aqua. Okay. I guess I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my gun. I got lots of bricks, lots of screws now. I can get the damage upgrade in my rifle. The first one's a collectathon, and AF, and kind of hard at the ends, says Tone Box. That was the first Jack and Daxter. Give me the damage. Okay, so my rifle's pretty good now. You have to do all this goofy early 3D brawling. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that in some gameplay footage. Looks pretty ass. Way of the Warrior for the 3DO, huh? Kasumi Ninja. Okay, I'm talking about Way of the Warrior. So, what do you think of the game so far? My feelings on it are mixed still, Abby, but much more positive than they were originally. I would say that this game has a lot of great ideas. I think Naughty Dog in general has really great ideas. I kind of wish that they just had a better pace When I'm playing the game and I'm actually fighting guys, I'm super into it. Other times I'm really bored. And to me that's kind of a drag. You know, all my all-time favorite games, they're games where I'm never bored, that's for sure. And something about Naughty Dog games just bore the fuck out of me. But at its best, this game is really, really stellar. I love it. It's just that it's not always at its best, and I wish that it was. Welcome back. And like kind of platform to keep power-ups, huh? To keep power-ups? You have to platform to keep your power-ups? I'm trying to understand. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Come on, come on, come on. Ghost train. Oh my god. Oh, I see fucking mushrooms. What the fuck is that? Nope.
Goddamn.
Oh my. Oh, we didn't give a fuck. Oh, you don't right. Oh my god! Oh, there's more guys? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, this is not good. I need to heal again. Oh, there's more guys spawning in. What the fuck? Where's my fucking rifle? Or my shotty? Charge. Oh, he fucking locked onto me. Oh no, I swear I dodged that. More guys are spawning and it's so annoying. I think I spawned forever till I kill this guy or what? Oh, I didn't see him!
Got you, asshole!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. My resources. Dude, that was fucking sick.
Shit.
The Space Invaders balls deep. The X tackle, dude.
Okay.
They tackle through everything.
Back to that damn Ferris wheel.
Fuck. All my stuff. Good thing I've got a lot of resources. I could have to craft more health kits, dude. Did he smash Jack yet? Unfortunately not. Fuck. All my stuff. Tekken Survive fucking goes. What do we got here? We got Urban Rush. Is that Street Fighter? What's up, Jay? Motorbook board, dog. Patriot Wings. Fatal Warriors. This gotta be a fighting game. Dance World. Fighting Instinct Axe. This arcade is too sick. Baboon Wrench Jeffrey again. Here's a... Oh, here's stuff. Nice. Damn. Meteor Battles Saga. California Rush, but they made the cab wrong, so tone box, huh? Damn, that guy used up a lot of my ammo, too. So it's kind of funny. It says a little interact button, but I can't interact with it at all. That seems like a bug. Killer Instinct / murderer motives, huh? Murderer motives. That'd be what fucking this universe's killer Baldy would be playing. Netsumashu? This is the Tekken here. That's hilarious. I think it says... I wish I could read it. Tetsu Mashu. Maybe it's Tetsu Japanese for button. Button mash. As I said to Zabia, but the story-based games, you gotta appreciate the lulls as well as the highs. It's when the game is slow that you can take the world in. I could take the world in, I feel like, just as well if it were, you know, if I were exploring it, like... My thing with this game overall is that so much of the time you're exploring the world, you're not doing anything else but exploring the world. And that's, to me, insanity. I'm a lifelong hardcore gamer. I've played a lot of games in my day, from all different console generations. And I've explored many amazing worlds, none of which ever necessarily asked me to do nothing but explore. Like, you're usually exploring while doing something else. And in this game, you know, all you're really doing oftentimes is either listening to some guy jabberjaw at you, or looting drawers while you're exploring. And yes, you're right. It's a time they can take to have the world sort of fill in a little bit. But I think that I would have that same experience if I were actually playing the game in those worlds, right? Like, I had the same problem with Uncharted, right? If you want to have, an ebb and flow of the game's pace, that makes sense to me. Thank you for the reminder, Dick. I have a light here. Your game could and should have an ebb and flow to its pace, right? But my problem with Naughty Dog games is that when they are at the lull, they lull too hard. They lull way too hard. Right? Like, I think that they misunderstand that when you're talking about game design having an ebb and flow to the pace of the game. It's like, when you're at a lull, you should still have a game, though. You gotta have a game. Like, even though we're at a lull in the gameplay, that doesn't mean that the game shouldn't play. It means that, the game's mechanics should become, more, slow-paced. Again, maybe you have fewer guys to fight. Or maybe, you have a new mechanic that happens during these lulls, right? Aside from just looting. The looting is not like a fun mechanic to me. Like, you need to have me do something. Have me solve puzzles, right? How about you have me solve puzzles and then have me shoot guys? That's the lull is the puzzles, and the fast-paced is the shooting. Okay. In fairness, the game also flows at the pace you play, says Abby, huh? That is worth pointing out. But I've said before, I'm a notoriously slow player when I play games. But I'm not the one that hid these fucking trading cards around here, you know what I mean? Like, the game does, in its way, demand that you inch your way through the environments, scoping out all their amazing textures and finding hidden goodies. And I think that if they want to have that be a feature, they could have made it more exciting. At the end of the day, if you consider that games are art, that's what it is. It's art. It's gorgeous and meant to be looked at, says J-Bound. Yeah, and I think they do, that is worth pointing out as well, J-Bomb. And the world is very fun to look at compared to a lot of other games out there. I still think that, hello? Is here some moaning? I think that it's worth pointing out that there are ways to make exploring parts in games more fun, and they didn't do that in this game, for whatever reason. Yeah, I think Naughty Dog games in general have this fixation with, when the game's at a lull, when we're at the game's slow point, like, it's as slow as you can possibly get. I thought there's a zombie back there. I can hear something snorting and moaning, but I can't detect him. Control V? No, Control, I've not played Control, no. If I want to play Frisbee with my paintings, I'm going to play Frisbee with my paintings as dicks, huh? Yeah, throw them around. What could go wrong? This game has parts that are pretty fun where you're solving puzzles, right? Whether with the rope or, trying to piece together a fucking, a safe combination. But they're very few and far between. to me, again, if you want to have a game that has like an ebb and flow to its pace, then again, have me ebb and flow between, you know, puzzle solving and combat. But you gotta have me doing something at all times. Like, it's a video game, for God's sake. Let me fucking play. That's my problem with, you know, not just this game and the first game of the series, but also Uncharted as well. Boring environments, samey gameplay. The gunplay and power play is mediocre, huh? But J-Bone found it quite riveting. I've heard mixed things about it. I've not played it. I'd like to play it at some point and talk about it. Can't lull too hard. That's my feeling, Tonebox. Again, J-Bone mentioned that games are art, and that's true. And they're also subjective, like any kind of art. Maybe there are those that really genuinely, profoundly feel that, you know, having nothing to do improves the game by way of giving you, you know, more focus on the environment than you would have if you were doing anything else, right? To me, it's like the game, I gotta play the game from start to finish. You can't just have these parts where I'm not doing nothing but walking and you know, opening drawers. To me, that's kind of a drag and a little bit ridiculous. And again, that's true in Uncharted. Uncharted doesn't have like any looting, there's no drawers. But there is many parts in Uncharted where it's like you're just fucking walking in a straight line, and there is, you know, like, here's a fucking cliff to climb. And you just press the X button to climb it, and you're like, actually, it's like, climb. It's like, oh my god. Let me do something. It's like brainless. Yeah, I think SCP is kind of Control-esque. Dick, have you ever played the game before? I have not played it. I watched a friend play it for a little bit. I've heard some things about it and watched some reviews of it. And it seems as though the narrative is kind of SCP-esque. J-Bomb says it's a total ripoff. I would say it's kind of SCP-esque. I guess that's the generous way to put it. Did I get the trading card over here? I knew one was there. Did I actually not grab it? I don't remember grabbing it, is the thing. But what does surprise me, and I was equally surprised in Uncharted, you know, as the franchise went on. As somebody that really thought I would hate this game, and who thought I would hate Uncharted, I don't. I have very mixed feelings about them. Because when I'm playing them and the gameplay actually happens, I'm actually quite impressed by the amount of, you know, ingenuity and thought that Naughty Dog put into the, you know, the actual gameplay. I kind of thought they were going to be just mostly cinematic games, and that the gameplay would be totally secondary. What I found instead in this game, as well as in later Uncharted games, is that the gameplay is a real focus. They clearly put a lot of thought into the gameplay. Like, a lot of thought, a lot of delicate balance has gone on, a lot of interesting mechanics are interplaying. It's dynamic, it's emergent, it's super fun and interesting. And to me, that just makes me even more frustrated that there's not more of it per hour. If the game is meant to be grounded, like if you're walking through Seattle in this world, you're going to have long periods of lulls. My uncle, who was in Vietnam, said a typical day in Nam was 23.75 hours of sheer boredom and 5 minutes of horrifying terror. Hope that makes sense. It does make sense, Abby. I've considered that as well. And you might be right. It doesn't make me feel any differently about it, though. But, you know, that may have been what they were going for. And I had that same feeling, Abby, when I was walking through Seattle during one of the post-chapter 1, like post-day 1 walk and talk sections. I think you're with Dina at the time. You're walking with Dina, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, this is probably why we have these stupid walk and talk sections, right? Like, I feel like I really am walking with Dina through this environment. Oh, I'm so scared. And, you know, we're talking, we're shooting the shit, right? And I can see how they might have thought that these sections would make the combat parts even more, like, realistic. Like, the fact that you spend so much time doing nothing kind of helps you get immersed as though it were real life. Because in real life, you don't do anything a lot of the time. So then maybe that makes the combat, like, more explosive in comparison. But it doesn't work for me. You know, I feel like that's sort of a cheeky way to go about it, if that's what they're going for. Like, I guess my feeling is that from a simple, you know, like 101 type, you know, game design 101, like, the game shouldn't be boring. Even if you feel like it being boring now will make it, like, better later or something, like, don't make the fucking game boring, dude. If your idea was, let's make it boring because it makes it more realistic, no. But yeah, I can see how that would, you know, again, it's a narrative game, so that could be what they're going for in terms of like immersion. But for me, from where I'm coming from what I want from a game, don't do that. Don't make it boring. The pacing might be geared more toward people that are playing to experience the story, though. That doesn't explain why I spend so much time not even getting story. You know, like just like I mentioned, like this whole thing with like if you had me on the you know the staff that were discussing early game design for the series, right? I feel as though I would have protested whoever it was that said that pillar of the gameplay, a way you spend a lot of time in this game, right, is walking through an environment and looting it. And on the one hand, it's kind of immersive, right? It adds to the survival feel. You're exploring these ruined areas and you're looting them to get resources, to improvise weapons. But the mechanic of looting itself, it should be more fun. I don't care if it means I have to fucking, jimmy the drawers, I have to pick more locks. Like, give me something to do while I'm looting, so it's an active process, not a passive process, right? Looting in this game is a very passive process. You just wander through and you press the triangle button when it says triangle. And to me, that's a problem. And I feel like, that's one of the main parts of the game that makes the game what it is these long parts where you just sort of loot. And I bring that up because you're not getting story typically while you're doing this. It's just a part of the game where all you do is loot. There's no story being told here. And that really is like, I really feel like, for as much as I complain about the game's like walking, talking parts, they have like cutscenes and stuff. That isn't really the problem with the pace. The pace is not negatively affected to the ultimate detriment of the game by the cutscenes, right? I complain a lot about walking and talking in this game. That's a thing that Naughty Dog does that I hate. Like, this developer is building that sort of thing. That's a problem, but it's not the problem. The problem is in Uncharted when they're like, go over there. And again, it's just a long, straight path that's been gussied up with a bunch of fucking vines and cliffs. And then every time you go to a fucking, knee-high, obstruction, you press X button and he climbs over it, right? It's kind of like this game's looting. It's the same thing this game's looting, right? You just wander, and then you press the button until you press once in a while. It's not fun. It's not intelligent. It's not engaging. That's really why the games feel so slow. Not because of the cutscenes. Those do kind of, again, I think, are to the game's detriment in terms of pace overall. But the real pacing problem is the totally passive gameplay sections, where you're not even getting story. I can't breathe, the horror of it all. We stopped in this derelict building for some last-minute supplies before we were attacked by a large demon. It was reaching for me when Zachary leaped in front of it, hacking away at it with his hatchet. The demon grabbed him by the face and ripped his head in two. I knew he was gone, and I ran. I'm not a coward, there was no other way. I'm by myself now, I must continue this journey on to its end. I will make it to the island and join my new brothers and sisters. I will find Zachary's parents and honor his name. Jules, I suspect our paths will never cross again. I will pray for your soul. Goodbye, my friend. Bars. I want to note here, guys, this is a nitpick. It doesn't bother me that much. I think it's worth pointing out that in this game, people write like people don't actually write in real life. They write like they're speaking. They write like they're on a fucking, they're like a roleplay server. That's fine. It makes it more thrilling to read for sure. But it's sort of, you have to kind of suspend disbelief there. Play to escape reality, exactly. I like Sunset Overdrive because it's fun and fast-paced throughout, says J-Motive. Pacing might be geared, more to people into story, that's right, yeah. It's a very valid point. The looting is a very passive process. But, the argument can be made that's by design as well, right? Like, it kind of ties into this idea of, it being beautiful to look at, right? Like, I kind of get the impression that you hit it on the head, J-Bomb and Abby. And you said that these parts are meant as a way to kind of ground things and sort of give you a chance to look at the world, Again, I don't agree with it personally, but I can see how you could argue that making the looting process more like an actual game, you could argue that, that's not the point. And again, I think I would much prefer it. I'd much prefer if looting was more like an active process. Like I actually had to like look around and crawl and crouch, and there's like a mechanic for shaking doors that won't open up or picking locks or digging around, like have like a digging mechanic. Maybe I can go to first person view and go into like a crate, pull things aside. I don't know. If they wanted to, they could have. And I think they should have. It would have made it much less boring to loot for stuff. But to me, that's my take. My take is that You know, Naughty Dog games are they're too damn slow. They've got parts that are really mind-blowingly amazing. I love hiding from zombies in this game. I love fighting the WLF and the scars. It's great. The stealth is great. The shooting is great. The stabbing is great. I love it. My problem with this game is how much time you spend not doing those things. And they may have had a good reason for it. I'm sure they did. Whatever reason they had. I mean, these games make millions of dollars, so you know they're doing something right, I guess, for somebody. But for me personally, I would have made them again more gameplay dense. That's my big you know buzzword, right? Gameplay density. Like, make the games more fucking dense. Give me more to do.
There.
Even if you're gonna talk my ear off, let me do something while I'm doing it. Even if I'm gonna be exploring the world and you know appreciating you know Seattle as a character, and it is. It's a great fucking environment. It's awesome. I love it. I can still appreciate it while also solving a puzzle, right? Give me a fucking building to get through that involves having to throw my rope over something and swing across this. Like, wow, that's what I need. I just need more going on in this world. It's a beautiful world. Wouldn't mind if more was going on in it. Some Zelda-ass looting. That's what I'm saying, Tomax. Some Zelda-ass looting. Anything. Yeah, his face got ripped in half, Tomax. When you wonder, you find notes to tell you the story and such as eat. Yeah, a lot of the time you do, but most of the time you don't. Right? Like, if you look at how many notes I find per minute of exploring and how many minutes I spend exploring, it's kind of a drag. Same with, you know, the trading cards. I love finding trading cards. That's my obsession, right? My obsession is, you know, I can't, when I play a game like this, I'll bitch about how slow the pace is, but I can't not look around for things because I want to find the collectibles and I want to enjoy the textures. I want to see all the cool details, but I like for the game to make it fun for me to do that. Like, I kind of feel like if you put collectibles in the game to collect and to find, then make that process fun. I think it's not too much to ask, to be honest. You know, they put a lot of work in this world. It looks great. It's fun to explore in terms of seeing new stuff, but also make it fun to explore, too. How about this thing? How about fucking making the Math Blaster? You guys like Math Blaster?
Okay.
Yeah, there's that too, J-Bomb. I kind of wonder how these AAA games get made. There's so many assets. There's an insane number of assets. Like, it's truly a modern marvel these games get made. I think these slow parts are absolutely needed to emotionally recover from the mental trauma this game inflicts, with Abby. You started that shit up fast. Live for the cards, Z. Sometimes I'm living for these cards, dog. I need these cards, period. That's just not optional to me. The optional collectibles, they ain't optional. Alright. So we're gonna meet up with Jesse again, or what? What happened to his ass? I don't think I've played a game with an engaging looting process, says J-Motive, huh? Well, I think that oftentimes looting in games is, you know, a lull. It's a lull. But I think that what this game does wrong for me is that it doubles down on that lull too much for too long. Like, I've played other games that have identical looting to this game, right? I was gonna say Fallout, right? Very similar looting to this game. But you don't do it as much. You do it, it's a thing that happens in the game, and it's not that exciting or interesting, but it doesn't happen that often. I mean, it does happen very often, but this game is like, literally like, hours and hours of gameplay of just looting. So to me, it's like, if this game had that as, I don't mind looting. I don't mind looting, dude. I don't mind looting in an environment where I just killed some bad guys. I don't mind looting in an environment where I'm going from here to there, you know, between puzzles. But the problem is that you're doing these looting sections, that's really all they are for a long time, a lot of the time. A lot of the time, that's all they are for you know, a whole section. If nothing actually happens, all you do is look around for shit. Like in Fallout, you're almost never just looking around for shit, right? You're usually trying to kill bad guys and there's shit around to find, which is nice. Same with Zelda, right? In Zelda, you know, you're usually trying to kill some bad guys or solve a puzzle, and there's shit you can find to loot while you're doing that. That's cool to me. That's fine. You know, it kind of makes the game pace. You know, there's ebbs. You know, there's peaks and valleys in the flow of the game, right? That was Abby's point. I just kind of feel like this game goes really hard on the lulls, and I'm not here for it. What is going on out here? Am I still controlling this? I am. Like, why though? Like, you're really triggering my OCD right now. I have to explore now. Please let me control it. Why not just make it a goddamn cutscene? So that's gonna happen at some point, I guess. No matter how long I spent. It's based on like time, I guess. Oh shit! Oh, my boat just sunk. Oh no! Oh, this is kind of sick.
I can make it.
Oh, this is fucking sick. So I gotta swim beneath the waves. Anybody who's ever gone surfing knows that. So let's go underneath. Yeah, I'm good. Go underneath. Go, go, go. This is really fucking immersive right now. I'm here for this. Oh my, yeah, that was sick. Can I climb on this? Please, let me climb it. I'm right here. Aha. Looting is tied into gameplay in that game like no other. It's uncanny, huh? Oh, this is fucking ridiculous, dude. Jeez. I love open environments to see where the developers put card and notes and such. Huh? Yeah, I do too. That really appeals to me. Even if it's boring, I love it, huh? When it's this pretty too. So yeah, my problem is that I'm compelled to search for stuff in any game that I play. Like, I'm obsessed with it. But I like it when the developers make that a part of the game itself. This game sort of does, but again, it sort of does it in a way that I really don't like. The first game had the same problem. The first, The Last of Us had this thing that blew my mind. Right? This game is better about it. To be honest, this game is better like every way for me compared to the first game. But one thing this game does better than the first game, right? The first game had this thing with, like, I think there were flyers. And in that game, there were so many parts where there was nothing. There was literally nothing. It was just an environment to look at. There was textures and there was polygons. There was, there was vines and shit. But there was nothing to interact with at all. It was literally just a playing field that was totally devoid of any interactable objects, and it had oftentimes zero purpose. There's no enemies around. There's no loot to even pick up. There's just nothing. That's the way the game was designed in the first game, a lot of the time. And I was flabbergasted that these developers had the fucking balls. They had the poor sense to then also, once in a blue moon, like once every like 12 dead ends that were nothing but a total dead end, right? 1 out of 12 would have a flyer to pick up. And I'm like, why would you put a flyer here? If there was no flyer, then I wouldn't need to check every single dead end. Like, from a game design perspective, that's so backwards. Like, if you want me to check the goddamn dead ends, then put something there. Put something there that's rewarding to find. Not every 12 dead ends. Like, that way, like, I'm not bored to tears every time I go to a dead end. And then if I decide to stop doing it, I'm gonna miss the fucking flyers. It's insanity. You're driving me nuts, game. Thank you to Saturday Supercater for the follow. Are you into Thursday? Tomorrow's that night, guys. Tuesday. It's a function of this world where resources are so scarce, especially on Grounded, where you have scrounged through the entire environment to find resources, huh? I don't know. I love this game, says Abby. I think a part of it is that I don't want resources. I think that if I was more often in need of resources, I think that the looting would be more interesting inherently. At least then I'd have like that level of excitement of like, oh, maybe I'll find something. Whereas normally I'm just kind of like, whatever. I'm doing it for the sake of, again, for seeing everything. I have an obsession with seeing everything in a game that I own, basically. And when I do need, like, let's say I'm looking for like skizzers, right? Then I'm more excited to loot. If I might find some skizzers. But that's pretty rare. If I were in a harder mode, maybe. But even then, like, I kind of feel like I'd be frustrated by the fact that, it's even more scarce than it is now. Like, opening drawers and finding nothing. it's was the thing in the first game too. It's annoying. I can see why it sort of adds like a gotcha element to it. Like you kind of want to have that. You want to have that element of, you know, sometimes you don't find anything. But if it were like, you know, much more often than it is already, I can see I'd be pretty bothered by that. As Dread says, when you find nothing. Play on grounded, huh? That'll solve your looting problem, huh? I almost never use resources. I don't use the fucking smoke grenades or the mines or anything. Nail bomb is so good as EDI. Is that in this game? That must be the mine, huh? The mines is EDI. I remember that in the first game. Guys, I don't want to be at fucking cock tease. It's 2:30 in the morning. I would normally stream for about a half hour longer, but I can't help but notice that this would be a great place to start next time. It's very intense. I'm super into this right now. I want to see where this is going. I love the fucking, you know, the rainstorm, the dark atmosphere. I think I want to start here next time on Wednesday, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits here. Mines and Mines is Dano, huh? Install the mod that adds Dread, though, says Tomebox. Like Dr. Dread? Like Judge Dread? It's not Dr. Dread. Yeah, I'm going to come back on Wednesday with this game, guys. We're going to go up here and check out this this fucking Ferris wheel. Tomorrow is Bruise Day, Tuesday, Third Strike all night long. And Thursday this week, guys, is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown on PS4. Can play some VF5 with this guy. It's going to be a hoot and a half. And finally, on Friday, we're doing Pizza and a Movie, guys. It's going to be the romantic thriller triple feature. Chills and thrills and romance. People getting hitched and finding out too late that things are not quite what they seem. Murder. Coercion. Other creepiness. Just got the tips, Izzy. Just get a little tip, dude. Yeah, I don't think I want to go any further tonight and then end up in like a big encounter, then start in a boring part next time. I'm going to start a really fun part next time. This looks pretty dope. I will see you guys then, guys. Before I actually end the stream, I'm going to start reading some names. As you guys know, I stream 5 nights a week. It's all these fine folks whose names you're going to hear I couldn't possibly afford to. The stream is my whole life, guys. I'm working on the stream all night long, and before the stream starts, it's just a stream. I'm really busy with the stream, guys. If you're a content creator, then you guys know what it's like. It's a full-time job. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted as we speak. But it's really fun. It's definitely something I'm really happy to have the chance to do. And if not for these fine folks, I couldn't possibly afford it. Let's start reading some names here, guys. Including Eat's name. Yeah, good night, Eat. Thanks for coming by, dude. Pleasure having you tonight, dude. I know you love this game. I'm enjoying it, too. I'm really shocked by how much I'm enjoying this game. This game has so many things about it that I find really genius. I just wish I could love it wholeheartedly, but it's kind of the case with, you know, Uncharted as well. I like things about those games, but I can't love the games themselves because overall I find them quite dull. Thank you to Balls Deep, Carlos Diaz, John Hernandez, N. Cruz, Prime Opus, Remy, Running Rock 27, Syntherian, Salty Face for being our Black Knights on Patreon. Thank you to the Fearless Havels on Patreon, Ace, Ash, Lethal Mazera, Audrey Apples, Chulak, Dicksucker, Hubie, Jordy, Hargreaves, Max, Michael Hinkle, Unit XP, Rob Sykes, Arobib, and Wade Local. Thank you to the Shady Winners on Patreon.com/Vencabot. This is the $3 tier on Patreon. Actually worth more to the channel than Twitch's $5 tier because Twitch takes half, guys. Put in $5 on Twitch, and that means Jeff Bezos makes $250 of that, and that means Vencabot makes $250. That's kind of a drag. Put in $3 on Patreon, I'm like almost $3 off that. I mean, Patreon takes a small cut, but it's very small. It's quite fair. Thank you to Brendan Williams, Found Mill, GK Line, Good Vibe City, Invalid Letter Department, Juna Anon, Keith Best, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Mumblues, Patrick Shaver, Rage, Against the Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Souptastic, The Shen, Tony Boschker, and Toxic Vamp. Thank you to the young guys, $1 a month. It's $1, sure, but it's much more than $1. It's actually, you know, buys me food, which is great. I love that. I love eating a taco off that $1 every month. But also, it's a show of support. It's a show of, you know, you want to invest in the channel, you want to be a part of it, you want to contribute to it. And it's a huge morale boost for me. Thank you to Anders Harrison, Benjamin J. Harkins, Karina D. Scott, Donka Depper Dons, Drew Newworth, Guy Taylor, Herb Durkin, I'm Joy Cruz, Kaiju Infinite, Klondike, Lisa, Mark Parker, McServed, and Roasty Toasty. Putting that $1 in every month. Appreciate that. Thank you to the Twitch subs as well, like Zanzu, Big Nasty, and Eboff the Chill, who are our top tier subs here on Twitch, as well as the Amazon Prime free sub tier, and the gift sub tier, and the $5 sub tier. Thank you to Admiring My Harley, AJ897, Alex P. Adamant, Amza Bunny, A Stuffy Muffin, Balls Deep, Banking Pancakes, Bashful, Bathed in Faith, Big Abe Fury, Ben Mighty, Blue Abs, Brother, Nero FGC, Birdrinka, Karina Dea, Kavia has changed me, what the fuck? Chumpet, Chulak, Kamikaze, Dapper Dons, Decoy Mantis, Dicksucker, DJ Godzone, Exodus 3rd, Baffle, Fightus, Fight J Fight, First, Opus, FBA Brian X, FBA Eddie, Furbay, Garbage Jungle Style, Ginseng Plays, Good Vibe City, Herb Durkin and Silo, Juna 2, Jiffy Extra Creamy, J Motive MU, Katie Alpha, Kioske, KG the Legend, Thank you to Lambda QL, Locust 3S, McServe, Emoji TV, Moist Dovahkiin, Mothman FGC, N Cruz, Nearhan, Neon Riot 4, Nicholas Jones, NYC Furby, Nidus Templar, Omega Urian, Oni Ramen, Fody 3S, Praetor 51, Arrobib, Running a Rock 027, Shiva Jones, Sin Theory, Son of Whole Horse, Task Force Faust, 3 Venge, Tommy 27TX, Triple M, Try 4 for Holies, Valdezi 21, Yo Q, Yoga Brain 3S, and Zispec Theirs. Yo, good night, Dick. Thanks for hanging out, dog. Always a pleasure having you, man. Whoever's still lurking, good night, guys. Good night, Tony. Good night, Dano. Good night, Abby. Good night, Shiva Jones. Good night, Balls Deep. Whoever's still chilling, good night, sleep well. I'm pooped. I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal, I think, guys. I don't see how that could possibly hurt. There ain't nothing wrong with a bowl of cereal.
Oh shit. Oh.
What?
I just
Fucking
right into your arm.
what?
Right.
What is with this fucking game and its online ass grab? Talk about dread, how about its music, guys? Ridiculous.
I didn't do it.
Who can clip that? I just grabbed this man out of the fucking air.
This is hilarious.
Boom, 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 boom. You want to see my friend 43 Lock play some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom? That could be fun. Public, yeah, the most of them are.
Oh my god.
Okay, Rick has a big comeback he has to make here. You take a throw break.
Oh, I actually got
Whoa! What the fuck? How the
I got
fuck did that
water.
cross up? That was like hit him in the dick and it crossed him up. That's crazy.
I